What's up, folks? It's your boy Z The Real here, and I'm back with another video. And this is going to be a response video to my playoff prediction I did, I think a couple of days ago. Because some guy just recently commented on my video trying to tell me I got it all wrong, and then why am I choosing the Packers to get to the wild card spot? You know what I'm saying? And the Panthers and the Vice got lose out in the next two. So I'm pretty much explain to such and such. I'm not gonna say the brother's name or nothing like that. I'm not gonna put you on blast. I'm just gonna say this for this video goes out to him and anybody else who don't understand why I chose Green Bay to get in. Okay, and this is for the simple fact that Green Bay has one of the best quarterbacks in the league. All right, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the most clutch quarterback, most reliable quarterback that you could ever have on your franchise. That's why I chose Green Bay. Because this has been proven. When Aaron Rodgers is injured and he's not playing, Green Bay doesn't play that well. Okay, they're done. But when Aaron Rodgers is in there, they have a chance. Okay? And for the last like 2-3 seasons of Green Bay, even before last year, even last year though, before last year, Green Bay was banged up and Aaron Rodgers was still able to get his team deep in the playoffs. I remember Aaron Rodgers was able to help carry a team. He actually helped the team that was banged up and injured, Green Bay team, actually make it to the NFC Championship game against Atlanta. Okay, and they just beat Atlanta Falcons team that had most of their guys there. A majority of the team, those guys back. Atlanta was not as banged up as Green Bay is. And yeah, and even then, man, Aaron Rodgers, he was winning games right now where his team has literally got second string and third string guys. Like, he's basically playing with bench players. Like I said, he still has Randall Cobb, he still got Devontae Adams. So those are his main two receivers. That's the 1 and the 2. Those guys are still effective. You have to respect Randall Cobb especially because how fast he is and what he can do for you in the backfield. And even then, the defense is not too bad. Defense has its problems, but Aaron Rodgers knows how to keep his defense on the field, off the field, long enough for them to get rest. Aaron Rodgers knows how to respect the time of possession. He knows how to create space for himself to get a first down and keep his drive alive. So this is why Aaron Rodgers is a far better quarterback than Kirk Cousins and Cam Newton. I'm just being honest, brother. Okay. The reason why the reason why I say the Vikings might not get in is because of Kirk Cousins. I told y'all, if for some of you who's subscribed to my channel, watch a lot of the videos I do on the NFL, then you know how I feel about Kirk Cousins. I've told y'all about Kirk Cousins numerous times the last 2-3 years. Kirk Cousins is not that good, man. He's not that reliable. He's no different than Sam Bradford. Okay, I think the only thing he has over Bradford, he's gotten his team to a divisional game. Okay, he was able to get his team, to a playoff spot. But even then, he got bounced out the first round. But even then, besides that, he's done nothing. Yeah, Bradford still ain't made the playoffs in his career, but them two are basically very similar. Because when it really matters and when it really counts, they can't handle the pressure at all. They let certain defenses get inside their head mentally. They break down mentally, okay? More so than physical. I'll be honest, man. Kirk Cousins doesn't fit in with too many systems. He's having problems adjusting. Because Alex Smith, and this is the problem with Kirk Cousins, right? You got Alex Smith that's 34, 35 years old, right? Alex Smith, who's been in the league since 2002, old man. Because Alex Smith is almost an old man. He's getting up there in age. I'm not going to lie to him. I think he's like 35, not 34, I think he's like 35, 36, or 37. He's in between them ages, but you got Alex Smith, as old as he is, that basically won the Washington Redskins 6 games before his injury. Before Alex Smith got hurt, before he suffered, I think what was a broken leg or whatever, the Redskins was leading the NFC East, okay? They had beaten my Cowboys, they had defeated, I think, Philly. Before then, they defeated the Giants, they was on a roll. The Redskins were literally leading the division by 2 games ahead. Like Alex Smith and Adrian Peterson were working well with each other, okay? So Alex Smith is showing you that the Redskins ain't even a bad team. They got pieces over there. The problem is Alex Smith don't know how to use none of them at all. He wasn't using nobody correctly. That's the problem, okay? So a person who won't come in my comment section trying to say that, I got the playoff picture all wrong, like, no, man, it's the truth. Basically like the veterans like Shannon Sharp, Darren Woodson, okay? And even Terry Bradshaw, Mike Strahan, they even tell you how good Aaron Rodgers is. They'll never put Kirk Cousins over Aaron Rodgers at all. None. Yeah, the Packers got the Bears in the division, but the Green Bay did defeat the Bears in the first game of the season. Aaron Rodgers came back and defeated Chicago. And he's still playing now. All the offensive line got to do for Green Bay is protect Aaron Rodgers. That's all they got to do. Even if they have to double team certain players off the line, especially Khalil Mack. What they need to do is be sitting a fullback or a running back to guard Khalil Mack off the line. That's all they got to do. Since they're a passing team anyway, have your running back or your fullback or whoever the halfback is, have them try to block Khalil Mack. Don't allow Khalil Mack to get within a foot of Aaron Rodgers. And if they do that, they'll be fine. Because again, Aaron Rodgers has an arm, okay? He's one of the best passers in this league by far. I'm gonna be honest, Aaron Rodgers is better than at least I'll say about 75, maybe 60% in the NFL. There's only 4 other quarterbacks ahead of Aaron Rodgers, and that's Big Ben, of course, Tom Brady, okay, Drew Brees, and that's pretty much it. It's just them 3. Those 3 are ahead of Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers top 4 at best. He's top 4. He's a top 4 quarterback. So you need to understand that right now. Because Aaron Rodgers is still playing, and because he's winning games, I think Aaron Rodgers won the last 2. And like I said, and even last week against Atlanta, they won with Mark McCarthy gone. McCarthy's gone. They don't have the assistant coordinator no more. He's gone. The assistant head coach, he's gone. They've been winning with the coordinators, with the interns. So this is why I'm putting them, I will give them an advantage over Minnesota. The problem in Minnesota, like I told you, man, Kirk Cousins, he's not that reliable at all. The man don't know how to throw, act like he don't know how to win games. The man act like he don't know how to audible, he don't know how to change the playbook around. Whatever Kirk Cousins been doing for the last 4 or 5 years is not working. And Panthers, okay, this is another problem with Carolina. Carolina's another team that's been losing games. I think Carolina's been losing the last 2 or 3. They've been losing a lot of games. They've been losing more games than they should be winning. I think they're like 6 and 7. Carolina has a tough schedule, man. It's not easy for them. Okay, so brother, you gotta understand this. For anybody looking at this video, man, I don't trust the Panthers too much either, because Panthers don't have enough help. They don't. Offensively, they need a lot more help. Okay? And even the defense has been lagging. Yeah, Luke Kuechly's been doing his thing, but they don't have, that secondary has not been as strong as when they had Josh Norman over there. Okay, that team still has to find their replacement for Norman, which that hasn't happened yet. If I'm the Panthers organization, I'm drafting some, because I got to get some DBs and I got to get some receivers. Cam Newton needs more receivers. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's been okay, man. He's been balling. I don't got nothing against Christian McCaffrey at all, man. Christian McCaffrey has been proven to be a great pick for them. You know, he has bulk, he has size, he has speed. Okay, the man runs like a receiver. He's just like his daddy, Ed McCaffrey. For those who are, for the older subscribers of mine, the people who are my age or older, who's been watching football over for the last 20-some years or over 30-some years, you know who Christian McCaffrey's daddy is. His daddy was Ed McCaffrey, was like one of the tallest receivers in the league at the time. Man played with John Elway and Shannon Sharp and Terrell Davis. Okay, McCaffrey played a very important role in the Broncos winning 2 Super Bowls in a row. They beat Green Bay in '98 and then Atlanta in '99. Okay, or it might have been, I think it was '97, '98, but it was in between them 2 times. Yeah, '97, '98, and '98, '99. They defeated Green Bay and Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowls, and John Ayers was able to retire and go out in a high note. Him and TD. So that's who Christian McCaffrey comes with. That's who Christian McCaffrey's daddy is. That's why Christian McCaffrey is playing very effectively, because his father taught him a lot. His father personally trained that man. Okay, show him how to run with the football. And yeah, Christian McCaffrey could be a receiver. He could be an excellent tight end. Don't get me wrong, man. Christian McCaffrey as a receiver or a tight end will be excellent. It's great, but no, he's better as a running back. Because Christian McCaffrey could get you 10 to 11 yards easy. Especially you got room in the open field, man. So yeah, they solved their running back problems. The problem is they need more receivers. And again, they don't, like I said, Kelvin Benjamin's going. They need receivers. But the problem with Carolina is just the defense has been lacking a lot. Their defense has not been showing up at all. Okay, their defense has not been holding any team down at all. And it's been making it harder on Cam Newton know what I'm saying, to stay with some momentum, because they have to keep going right back on the field. Okay? Because that's how many times the offense has been scoring on Carolina. Defensively, Carolina is not stopping nobody. They have the same problems as Pittsburgh right now. And y'all see what's going on with the Steelers. I told y'all that. I told y'all that in another video, man. Pittsburgh is pretty much finished. They're done, man. Just like New England's finna be done. And I mean what I say about New England. New England might not make it out the second round. Yeah, they'll beat the first round. They might beat the first round, but the second round is going to be very tough. Okay? Because the Chargers look like the Chargers are hungry. Despite how I feel about Phillip Rivers, because Phillip Rivers is another one, man. He's another quarterback without no ring at all, which makes no sense. I told you about Phillip Rivers. He's had many opportunities to go. All right? But again, man, Tom Brady is up in age. Like I said, the man is 42 years old. All right? It's going to come a time when he's going to have to just say they got to start over again completely. If you Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick, you got to make a decision on Brady now. You got to retire him. Okay, you need a younger quarterback. Brady ain't gonna be able to keep doing it, because the older Brady gets, the younger the league's gonna get. Okay, and that saying goes for everybody else and all these other veterans. So this is why I say, man, if I'm the Vikings, I would have kept. They might as well should have just kept Chase Keenum, because Kirk Cousins, hell no, man. That's why I'm not taking Minnesota over Green Bay. Green Bay has a chance to pass up Minnesota. All right. Especially if Green Bay is able to somehow sweep the Bears. Because the Bears has their flaws. They're playing good football, but they're definitely flawed. And Rodgers was able to find a weakness in that defense. Okay? That's the one good thing Aaron Rodgers has over most of these teams, is he's one of 4 teams that was actually able to beat Chicago. And plus, Green Bay is used to the cold anyway. They have no problems going up against Chicago at all. None. Green Bay and Chicago are outdoor teams. They're used to the cold. They're used to that snow. But again, you gotta understand that Aaron Rodgers can get the job done. He's clutch, man. The man has done some amazing things in his career. Aaron Rodgers is able to make passes most quarterbacks can't. Aaron Rodgers can actually throw 80-something yards. That's why I'm choosing Aaron Rodgers. He's that deadly. That man could throw 80 to at least 75. That man could throw 70 to 80-something yards downfield like it's nothing. Matter of fact, I want you who's looking at this video, go on YouTube and look at Aaron Rodgers' Hail Mary passes. Matter of fact, go type in Aaron Rodgers' longest pass, the longest pass yards Aaron Rodgers has thrown. Or Aaron Rodgers highlights. Go look at some of his greatest highlights, and you see the passes he made. This man has won miracle games off his arm alone. Okay? Not to forget to mention, Aaron Rodgers is just as mobile as a Patrick Mahomes. He has just as much speed as a Lamar Jackson and a Dak Prescott. Okay? Aaron Rodgers helped revolutionize the mobile quarterbacks that can run and throw. Okay? The reason why Russell Wilson plays the way he plays is because he was inspired by Aaron Rodgers. Okay? Him growing up in Wisconsin, his family being Packer fans, you know what I'm saying, he adored Aaron Rodgers. That helped him in college. Russell Wilson will tell you that. He's inspired by quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, why he plays so well. This is why Seattle, to me, is going to get that wild card spot. I told you, man, Seattle's still good. Like Green Bay, they still got most of the offensive weapons. Even though the Packers don't have Ty Montgomery and they don't have Jordy Nelson, you still got Randall Cobb and Adams, who are still effective. Okay? So this is why I'm giving Green Bay a slight advantage over Seattle, over Carolina and Minnesota. Because like I said, Minnesota, I don't trust them at all. I really don't. Okay? For them to have paid Kirk Cousins all that money and not keep Chase Keenum is stupid. If I was the Vikings organization, I would have kept Chase Keenum there. Because, yeah, Chase Keenum lost in the NFC Championship game. He got blown out, but I would have given him another chance to try at least redeem himself. You don't basically bench, you don't release a quarterback that got you to an NFC Championship game. You don't do that. Just like he got rid of, I don't agree with them giving away, them trading away Teddy Bridgewater. Why? Bridgewater was a good backup for you. It wasn't Bridgewater's fault they lost to the Seattle Seahawks that one year. You blame that on the kicker, Walsh, for missing that easy 20-yard field goal. Bridgewater had that team in position to go farther in the playoffs, to go deep in the playoffs. Teddy Bridgewater Bridgewater basically was to Minnesota what Lamar Jackson is to Ravens. I don't understand why they let go Teddy Bridgewater. That was stupid as hell. See, this is another reason why a lot of these teams don't get to no Super Bowl. Minnesota got a horrible management team. And what I mean by horrible, is that they get rid of the guys who basically took them there to the playoffs. Because Minnesota has been in at least 3 NFC Championship games in the last 10 years. Since like 2008. Since 07 and 08. Yes, since 08 and 09, matter of fact. Since the time when Adrian Peterson stepped on that field, that team in the last, I say, 11, 12, the last 12 years, they've been to 3 NFC Championship games. But the reason why they can't go no farther because they don't keep the team together. They don't keep the quarterback. They got to keep replacing guys. You got to choose a quarterback and stick with it. You can't keep, you know what I'm saying, replacing quarterbacks like that. Because how in the hell is Kirk Cousins better than Chase Keenum? And Chase Keenum has done what Kirk Cousins still has not done his entire career. And that's actually get to a conference championship. Kirk Cousins can't even get past the first round. So how the hell is he better than Chase Keenum? I don't get it at all, man. I don't. It was skill that helped Chase Keenum, you know what I'm saying, make that throw to Diggs and get all of the going away, man. Let's just be honest, man. That offense was good for Chase Keenum. It fit Chase Keenum well, man. He was comfortable in that offense. So this is why I don't trust the Vikings at all, man. That's why. Because that organization don't understand. They don't get it at all. They don't. They can't make up their mind what they want to do. That's what a lot of teams, like the Buffalo Bills, another example, right? The reason why the Buffalo Bills are where they are now because they got rid of Tyrod Taylor, which they should have never did. To try to replace that brother with a young rookie quarterback that was stupid as hell. I think last year was the first time the Bills was in the playoffs since 1999, all right? And you're going to replace the guy that, you're going to basically release the guy that got you there. Stupid as hell, man. Now it's done. No, Vikings deserve not to play in the playoffs no more. They don't deserve a playoff spot for that. Them getting rid of Chase Keenum for Kirk Cousins was stupid as hell. That was dumb. Because at least if you would have kept Chase Keenum already is comfortable with that offense. Chase Keenum would have looked at game film and seen what he did wrong and been able to fix his problems. Okay? This is why you don't get rid of Chase Keenum. Because even in Denver right now, Chase Keenum don't fit in with that offense. The head coach they have over there, Chase Keenum's not working well with that head coach. That's the other problem. Under Zimmerman, Chase Keenum was good with Zimmerman. All right? He should have stayed with Zimmerman. He should still be in a purple uniform. Chase Keenum has no business in the orange and blue at all. None. Why is he in Denver? I still don't understand that. It should be Kirk Cousins in Denver instead of Chase Keenum. So this is why I'm choosing Green Bay over Minnesota. And as far as Carolina, I told y'all, man, that team got too many problems. That team got too many flaws. All defense have to do against Carolina is basically limit Cam Newton. Don't allow Cam Newton to run out the field, run off that backfield. Keep Cam Newton in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Don't give Cam Newton no room to maneuver at all. Once the defense can get in Cam Newton's face and mess off his timing, you got them beat. Because the problem is the Panthers rely on Christian McCaffrey a little too much than they should be. Because like I said, Christian McCaffrey is their bread and butter right now. He's like the only one really putting up points for them. But once Christian McCaffrey starts struggling, they're done, man. Like I said, they're finished. Because the backup quarterback ain't nowhere near, the backup running back ain't nowhere near the level that Christian McCaffrey's in. That's an older guy. Okay? Carolina went through some changes over the last 2 seasons. Yeah, last year they balled out. That was last year. Last year ain't this year, okay? So that's why, man. Carolina's been losing at least they lost like 2 or 3 games in the last couple of weeks. This is why I don't trust Carolina neither. And like I said, we only got about 3 more games. It's only gonna get harder now. But like I said, man, Aaron Rodgers is more reliable than the majority of the NFC. Like I said, the only quarterback that's on the level as Aaron Rodgers or better than him is Drew Brees. That's the only quarterback I put ahead of Aaron Rodgers. It's not Prescott. Prescott still got to prove himself. I can't put Prescott. I love my Cowboys, but Prescott's still not on the level that Aaron Rodgers is. At least not yet. Like I said, Prescott still has to prove that he can get his team out the second round. And I know my uncle don't like. My uncle has a thing against Aaron Rodgers, but I tell him, man, Prescott is still a young quarterback, but he has to prove that he could get his team. Prescott has to prove he could get the Cowboys to an NFC Championship game. If he can't get the Cowboys to an NFC Championship game, he can't be better than Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, man. Aaron Rodgers has a championship ring at the end of the day. And yeah, the Packers have not won a Super Bowl since then. They have not gotten back, but Aaron Rodgers at least put that team in positions to go to a Super Bowl. Okay, so again, man, it's not Aaron Rodgers' fault the Green Bay Packers are where they are now or have been losing the games they lost. So that's the video, man. That's why I made my playoff predictions. Because I know this, man. Bears is gonna get they're gonna take the NFC North. Even though Green Bay is going to be winning games, to me, they could win the next 3. I believe Chicago can still clinch because they still got advantage. They're still ahead. My Cowboys could basically clinch. They're 2 games ahead. They got Indianapolis, who actually is not that hard. They're not that tough, man. I mean, yeah, they've been winning their last 6 games in a row, but I told y'all about Andrew Luck and that Colts team. The Colts are still not, they're not ready yet. They're not playoff ready just yet. I mean, they can sneak in, don't get me wrong, but they still are missing some pieces. They still need more key players there. Tampa Bay, that's a win. That's like a practice game for them. And then you got the Giants that's like 5-8. So again, man, Cowboys' schedule is too winnable right now. They're basically in control of their destiny. Because Philly got the Rams, and I told y'all about the Rams. The Rams ain't finna be losing no more games. They got to keep their momentum going. Because they got to make up for losing to Chicago. They got to make up for that. For the Rams to lose 2 games in a row would be bad for them. I'm telling you that now. If you're the LA Rams, you do not want to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. They have just lost a devastating, they've had a devastating loss to the Cowboys. For you to lose to Philly, it'll be all bad right now, going in. Okay? Because the Rams, and plus the Rams have already clinched already. They're already in. You don't got to worry about the Rams. The Rams are already in, but they just got to play for pride. They got to play to keep their team going, to keep their spirits up. Because again, man, Philly is still trying to clinch. You got the Packers trying to clinch, all right? So you understand that, man. Bears can still lose. Green Bay can still beat them, man. Y'all forget, man, Aaron Rodgers been owning that division for the last like 6 years. For the last like 6-7 years, Aaron Rodgers been on top of that division. That's another reason why I can't put too many other teams ahead of Aaron Rodgers. That's why, man. Aaron Rodgers has been dominating the NFC North ever since 2010. The 2010-2011 season, he's been dominating them. Bears have been. This is the first time since losing Jay Cutler, since Brandon Marshall been gone, since Matt Forte and Johnny Knox, Mike Knox and all those other guys there, and Brian Urlacher, since the Bears have actually been playing well. Bears have not been playing this well in a very long time. And you forget, man, like I said, even though Matt Trubisky is a young quarterback, no, man, they got their flaws just like any other team. So this is why I'm putting the Packers where they are now. Well, I still think the Packers still got a chance, despite them being like 7-6. They still got a chance to basically at least get that other wild card spot. Because like I told you, Seattle, they're 8-5. I don't see Seattle losing no more games after that. They're gonna basically get to the playoffs. Green Bay, like I said, I can see Green Bay getting in there, compete in the first round, just because. But Minnesota and Carolina, I don't trust. Unless Cam Newton somehow steps up and wins the next 2, which I doubt. We'll see how that goes. Again, man, I can't put Cam Newton above. I can't put Cam Newton in the same boat as Aaron Rodgers. He's nowhere near the level that Aaron Rodgers is. Despite Cam Newton getting his team to a Super Bowl, he didn't win at the end of the day. Matter of fact, Cam Newton in that Super Bowl against Denver, he was just lost. That guy was clueless. Okay. So, anyways, folks, that's the video, man. But again, man, like I said, man, for those who disagree with my playoff predictions, make your predictions. I want to see, man, make you a video, a post on my on this video, who you think is going to get to the playoffs, man. Who are your picks? Because as much as you've been talking to me, as much as you've been commenting, you have not told me who you predict is going to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Make your own predictions, man. Don't just rely upon what I'm telling you, man. Because again, man, this is my opinion, but I'm just going by logic. I'm just going by common sense. Like I said, man, the Green Bay has had one of the best quarterbacks in years. Matter of fact, in the last like 25 years, Green Bay has had the best quarterbacks in the league. Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer. You all know who Brett Favre is. Brett Favre is, without a shadow of a doubt, a Hall of Fame. Okay, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He was able to win a Super Bowl and get to 2. He was able to get to 2 Super Bowls back to back, going 1-1. Ever since the Packers got Brett Favre, he's kept them in the playoffs. That man has never really had too many bad seasons at all. When Green Bay has had Brett Favre, they never had a season where they were under 500, where they only won like 4, 5, 6 games. And Brett Favre always kept them 9 or above. So this is what I'm saying, man. And then from after Brett Favre left, then it became Aaron Rodgers. So it went from one great quarterback to another. Okay? So that's the one good thing I'll give Green Bay's organization. They've had the best quarterbacks in their history. Okay? Even from the old days in the 60s when they had Bart Starr over there, who won the first two Super Bowls for them. Okay, they've, like I said, for Vince Lombardi, they've always had some of the best quarterbacks in the league, the greatest quarterbacks. Green Bay's had historic quarterbacks play for them. All right, because Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, no doubt in my mind, they're historic. Like I said, man, Brett Favre is in the Hall of Fame. Okay, he's in Canton, Ohio. His name is up there now amongst the greats. And Aaron Rodgers, when he retires, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame immediately. All right. So again, that's why I got Green Bay where they are now. Because even without Mike McCarthy, Aaron Rodgers still finds a way to win the games because he knows the game that well. He knows where everybody has to be at on the field. So this is why I'm choosing Aaron Rodgers right now to get that last wild card spot in the first round with Seattle. Okay. And that's another thing too. I would love for my Cowboys to be able to play Green Bay again and actually beat them. That's another thing I want too. I want my Cowboys to face Green Bay in the playoffs. I feel Dallas needs that more than ever. Prescott has to prove that he can beat Aaron Rodgers. For Prescott, the Cowboys need to play Green Bay in the first round. Whoever is doing the playoffs, I hope Green Bay can win the next 3 because I want my Cowboys to be able to play Aaron Rodgers. I want Prescott to get his revenge. I'm dead serious, man. Dallas needs that. We've lost to Green Bay the last 2 times we've been in there. We got to get our revenge. And once Prescott defeats Aaron Rodgers, and I don't want to hear the excuses, oh, he lost, he don't got all these guys, he don't got his players, he don't got Jordy Nelson no more. No excuses, man. These are pros. Even the backup and third string guys, they're all pros, okay? These guys are the best going in out of college, okay? Now, you got no excuse for losing. You got to win these games. Even if you are a backup, you still got to win games. Okay, you're a professional, right? You paid all this money to win games. But again, I want my Cowboys to face Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs, in the first round. That's why I'm hoping Green Bay could get up in there. Okay? That's why. I want the Cowboys to prove themselves against this Packer defense, this Packer offense. Okay? If Cowboys basically need that. They need that revenge. Okay? The Green Bay has beaten us, has embarrassed us the last 2 times. We got to do that. All right? But anyways, folks, that's the video, man. Like, subscribe, comment, stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.